Okay, I'll ask. Mom, can I sleep over at Timmy's house this weekend?
Is it okay with his parents?
Yeah, it's okay with his parents. It's okay with your parents, right? Yeah.
You'll be good.
Sure, we'll be good.
Be in bed by 8.
What?
8.
Oh, Mom, come on, don't spoil the fun. Can I?
I guess so.
She said I can spend a night. Wait, do what? I gotta bring one of my toys with me? Oh, this is stressful. It's Friday night. Your friend Timmy calls you to come spend the night. But it's just not you. It's Friday night. Timmy called you to come spend the night with him. But it's not just you. It's about 4 or 5 other boys from school. It's called a sleepover. What are you going to do? Because he asked you to bring a toy. You can bring one of your Star Wars toys, but what if one of the friends brings one of his Star Wars toys? You want it to be different and cool. You couldn't all come to Darth Vader, but you also didn't want to be dorky. Going to your friend's house with a toy, it was life or death. The right toy, you could have won the right to sleep in Timmy's Transformer sleeping bag. The wrong toy, you're laying on the carpet with no pillow, cold. Let's look at 10 toys you never bring to your friend's house for a sleepover. And we'll start right here with number 10, Earth Force figure. If you have an Earth Force figure by Pat Toys, I'll leave it at home because they're going to make fun of it. They're going to say, I never heard of this. What is this crap? Did you buy it at Revco? You're like, no, my mom bought it as theirs. So please, don't bring this because it's not based on a cartoon. No one's going to know what it is. They're gonna laugh at Earth's finest. You're playing with humans from Earth. We're playing He-Man. Don't bring it. Do not bring it. Or if that's the only toy you can bring, don't go spend the night at Timmy's house. What about Action Dan? Hey, I know Timmy's in the G.I. Joe and so is his buddies. I don't have any G.I. Joe. I only have an Action Dan. He's wearing a cloth helmet. I'll bring him anyway. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. If you're a parent out there and your son wants to bring his Action Man, tell him no. Tell him no. Tell him that you now agree with his grandparents. His mom should have got an abortion. Don't bring your 12-inch Action Dan. Don't do it. This kid didn't want to bring an action figure. No, he wanted to bring a whole bunch of them in his shield carrying case. Oh, collector's showcase. It's a shield, but we can put all the figures on it and hang it on the wall. No. They already think you're a dork because you want to talk about the latest episode of today's special. The mannequin came to life and it wasn't funny. Don't want to come there with your shield action figure showcase. With your generic He-Man stuck on it. And please, never bring a butterfly woman. Butterfly woman! A butterfly woman! Who's that woman flying in the forest? It's butterfly woman! Butterfly woman! Butterfly woman! Butterfly woman. Don't bring it. Please don't bring it. Well, all the other kids are bringing boy action figures. I'm gonna bring butterfly woman. No. All you're gonna do is bring a lot of pain onto yourself. Besides just getting laughed at, they're going to rip the wings off that butterfly woman. Butterfly woman! And they're going to rip the head off of it, and you're going to be crying into your knapsack all weekend. Don't do it. How about this one? Diaclone. Oh, I know Timmy loves Transformers. I don't have any GoBots or Transformers. I'll bring my Diaclone. It's a cassette tape that turns into a cat with missiles. No. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. If you're going to spend a night at Timmy's house this weekend, if your mom gives you this, say, here, take this toy with you, throw it out the window in the car on the way to, when your mom starts to light her cigarette or something, or maybe pushes in that cigarette lighter, and your mom's not looking, throw this crap out the window. And when you get there and say, you didn't bring a toy, you'll say, no, because my mom wanted me to bring the worst toy ever, and I would have got beat up. So they would understand. They'd be like, well, you bring nothing at all, then bring a cassette transforming cat. How about End of Time? You think this looks cool? Oh, they got He-Man figures. This has got fuzzy underwear like a He-Man figure. Sure, his rubber bands are really loose, even when you take him out of the package and he doesn't stand up. But no, you don't bring your end of time. I know it looks like a cool package and everything, but no, do not bring this to little Timmy's house. Even if you know Big Timmy, don't bring it to his house. Even if the dad sees this, he's probably going to step on it because he doesn't want his son to accidentally play with this thing. Timmy, don't you put that in your Castle Grayskull. That's an end of times action figure. Get it out of this house. It's tough being kids. And how about this one? Harry. Don't bring Harry. Do not bring Harry. I know. He's wearing a generic football helmet, but don't bring Harry. Don't do it. Please, for the love of God, don't do it. Pillow person. Did a whole video about this crap. This is the kid. This is usually a chubby kid that wants to bring this one because he thinks, not only do I get to play with it, later when everyone's asleep, I get to cuddle with it. If you cuddle with this over at Timmy's house, you're going to wake up with the word dick written across your forehead, or maybe the F word. And I don't mean the F-U-C-K word. I mean another F word that I'm just not going to say. I don't want to get demonetized. Let's look at another. Do not bring your fake Hulk Hogan or any fake wrestlers. Oh, Timmy loves wrestling. He's got Andre the Giant. He even has the Honky Tonk Man. Oh, he doesn't have Hulk Hogan, so I'll bring my fake one, my Super Champs. No. Don't bring your Hulk Hogan. Don't bring your fake Hulk Hogan, your fake Terry Hogan. Don't bring anything that looks like this. This looks like Hulk Hogan with Down syndrome. Let's be honest here. Please. They're going to think you have Down syndrome. And let's look at the last one, the please don't bring to the party. Or sleepover, I should have said. Michael Jackson doll. I know. Junkman, Michael Jackson was popular. Everybody loved Michael Jackson. No, they didn't. You boys didn't love Michael Jackson. Now, you might like his song. You thought Thriller was okay. You thought Beat It was funny. And you thought Beat It was a good song. But you like Eat It a lot better. Eat it, just get your bowl, reheat it. Don't you love that song? I love that song. And it was... Michael Jackson was one of those very popular, but no one really wanted to admit, at least when you're like 12 and 13, that you were really into Michael Jackson. I know you're gonna say you did, and I admit it. I was a country boy. I listened to country music, but I wanted a glove. They had just one glove at the skating rink. Didn't get it. I did get a fake. What leather jacket? It was made out of a trash bag. It was gray. It had zippers all over because Michael Jackson had one. So yeah, we did have Michael Jackson. We were into Michael Jackson back in the 80s for sure. But it's one of those things, you didn't want to go too overboard with it. You sure didn't want to show up with your Michael Jackson doll. No. One thing, you don't want to bring a doll, but if you say, it's not, it's a posable action figure. It's from the LJN. They made Temple of Doom. Don't bring it. Don't bring this. I know it's fully posable, but what pose are you going to do with it? Singing? Moonwalking? If you bring this to a party, you know what's going to happen? They're going to pour gasoline on his head and light his hair on fire while drinking a Pepsi. You're going to be crying saying, Michael Jackson doll's not my lover. Now that's 10 things don't bring to your sleepover. But what if you want to bring something cool and stand out in the crowd and look awesome? I mean, you could have brought a blue snaggletooth. That would have got everybody talking. Because they would have been like, what? I've never seen that at a Kmart. But what if you want to bring something really cool to really get the party going, to get everybody on your side, say, that's the coolest kid in the world? It would be, when you went back to school Monday, everybody say, hey, man, we slept over at whatever your name's house is. They would forget it was Timmy's house. It would be so cool. Even Timmy's mom and dad would be like, oh, can we trade you? Can Timmy go live with your parents and you come live with us? Because look at what you brought. A Riptide car. Everybody got cars. They're playing with their fire trucks and their police car. Maybe one kid even has a Trans Am. But you know what you show up with? Whatever style this... but you know what you show up with? A 1960 Corvette, flames on the side from the television show, a Riptide. Perry King. Perry King was them Riptide. Oh, by the end of the night, y'all would all be dressing up. One would be the nerd. One would be Perry King. Another one might be Joe Penny. I guess somebody could be the robot. Riptide. What a great show. I love the theme song. Are you ready to get riptide? We're gonna rip your riptide. Oh man, memories. I'm gonna go look on Crackle to see if they got riptide.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.